All right. All right. Here we go. We are back. We are back. I told you we'd be back. All right. So, today we're talking about when to buy. Have you ever looked at a stock, or have you ever I don't know, not so many people look at stocks because they don't really understand what they're looking at. But have you ever looked at a stock and you didn't know what the hell you were looking at? You were like, man, when do I buy? A lot of people just look at stocks and then they say, man, you know what? I got about $1,000. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. It's absolutely not the way you do that. All right. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. When to buy, how to buy. Yesterday we talked about, or my last video, we talked about candles. You're going to see a bunch of candles. Excuse me about that. You're going to see a bunch of candles. We talked about the direction. There's 3 directions. We talked about, no, that was pretty much it. But we're going to talk about when to buy. All right. Let's go. Ready? Let's get it. All right. So when to buy. So, I hope everybody, that's my jam right there. I hope everybody did their homework. Did everybody do their homework? I had an assignment last time, my last video. I had an assignment. I said I wanted everybody to pull up, I just wanted everybody to pull up a stock, right? I just wanted everybody to pull up a stock and just see if they could figure out what direction it was going, and to kind of look at candles and see what they mean now. Now, if you want to know what I'm talking about when I was talking about candles, check out my last video. So let's jump right in. All right, let's jump right in. When to buy. All right. So whatever platform that you use, like I said, I use Thinkorswim. You can use TradingView, you can use Webull, you can use Robinhood, any one of them you want to use. But like I said, it's my opinion. I think Thinkorswim is probably going to be the best platform out there. Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. So let's dive in. All right. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about support and resistance. I've already did a video about it. I did a video about it a couple of months back. We're talking about support and resistance. But what support and resistance is that basically is when you buy. Okay? We're going to look at it. All right? I'm going to pull up a chart. I'm going to pull up one of my charts, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay? So whenever you pull up a stock and you see, I don't know, just name one. I guess just pick one that you want to pick. Let's see. We can use something real easy. We can use something very easy. I say we can maybe try Apple. Tesla. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Let's try something. What's something that everybody knows? Everybody knows Apple, right? So no. I tell you what. We can go Tesla. We can go Tesla and see if Tesla can pull up. So if you've never looked at a stock before, and don't be intimidated. Okay. Don't be intimidated when you see some of these stocks. Okay. So we're going to pull up Tesla. All right. So check this out right here. All right. So I'm going to zoom in. All right. So I'm going to zoom in right here. Okay. So yes, right now this looks confusing as hell, right? But yet, if you watch my last video, we talked about candles. Here are going to be your red candles, and here are going to be your green candles. Y'all remember what they mean. Y'all remember when it opened, when it closed, just check out my last video. But what we're looking at right here is we're going to learn when to buy. Do not ever, and I do mean do not ever, just have some money and just throw it at a stock. No, don't just say, I got $1,000 I'm putting in, man. How much I'm gonna make? Man? You're probably gonna get laughed at. Yeah. Yeah. So check this out. All right. Right here we got a stock. We have a stock, and This is Tesla. So if you see, let me zoom back out. You can see where Tesla is coming down. All right. You can see right here, it's coming down. Remember, there's only three directions. There's going to be down, there's going to be sideways, and there's going to be up. It's your determination. If you can find which direction it's going and you can find where support is, man, you can get in gray. All right. So I'm going to blow this up right here. If I can get it, there we go right there. All right. So as you can see where Tesla comes down, all right, then it bottoms. This is what we call support. Okay. Support is going to be right here. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm talking to you about support is that is where you get in. You see what this red line is right here? That is where you buy. That is where you buy the stock. Okay. You buy it on support. Okay. This is support. And as soon as you can buy the bottom, nobody can time the bottom, but you want to find a price, which is support, that for some reason Tesla has a hard time going below. That is support. Okay. So you buy right here. Let's just say we buy, I don't know, maybe 100 shares. I don't know. We buy 100 shares, 50 shares, 20 shares, 10 shares, whatever we buy. If you buy it right here, if you can look right here, guess what? If you can find support, it runs all the way up. And you see these two red lines right here. These are called a channel. This is called a channel. So for most of my investors out there, my traders out there, this is what we call a trade range. This is trade range. This is the trade range that it stays in, that it's in for some reason. If you can find, they all have a pattern, okay? But if you can draw a line at the very bottom and at the very top, which we're going to go more in depth, okay? These are for beginning traders. Everybody that's watching this is amateur, just now learning, okay? So, like I said, this is a trade range right here, okay? So that means that all that means is Tesla has, for the last month or so, it has stayed right there in that range between certain prices, okay? So, but right now, only thing that we're talking about is support and resistance, okay? And we're going to move on and we're going to get to more deep in depth things, okay? So right now, this is support. See that line? If I can highlight it right there, that's going to be support, okay? And once you find support, you wait on everybody to come in and start buying. And the way you do that is these bars down here, these is volume. Those are people. See, if you can see my cursor, those are people right there. That's volume. Green volumes are buyers. Red bars are sellers. So if you see, if you find support and if you see where it is, for some reason, it's not going any lower, then you wait on your volume. You wait on your people to come in and start buying it, which is right here. You see all these green people right here? And guess what? When everybody starts buying it, guess what? It starts going up. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, that's where you make your money. So that's good. All right. That's how you do that. All right. So last thing, we're going to get out of here. So if you can follow this line right there, let me make a mark of it right there. All right. So this line is what we're going to call resistance. Okay. Because see, if you can look over here, Tesla came up to this same number, boom, hit it and did not make it past it. So it fell all the way down. And then it came back up. And guess what? Boom, it hit that number again. It's like a ceiling. Imagine hitting your head on something like, damn, I can't go any. That is resistance. That means that's going to be resistance. Okay. So when you get to resistance, that's when you want to do a little profit taking or cashing out. That's when you want to get your money right there and you get out. Okay. So today is that's something that I just wanted to make an episode today because I want you to go and research and I want you to look at support and resistance and we'll come back and we'll talk about it. I just wanted y'all to see what it looked like. Okay. So today's episode, remember, that's the homework assignment for today, support and resistance. I want you to read about it, research it, check it out. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but I want you to look up and study and read support and resistance. Okay. Support is when you buy. Resistance is when you sell. Okay. And that is how you make money. And that's where you buy, how you buy. Okay. So just a little short, just a little short little episode today. I don't know. I like education. I like education. I like talking about it. I like learning, I like teaching people. All right. So if that helps, if y'all learned something, man, give your boy a thumbs up. You learned anything. If you were like, man, I didn't know that, hit that for me. It's your boy Life for me. So it's your boy Low Trey, man. From Frack Hand to Financial Freedom, we are going to be back. Of course, we are going to be back here in the next day or so. And let's see. Next, what can we talk about next? You know what? I said last episode, we were going to start talking about trends and how to trend lines. You remember the little channels that I just showed y'all? Those are trend lines. That's what we're gonna do next episode. Okay. So we are gonna get out of here. All right. Like, subscribe, man. I'm out of here.